Donnie and Dolly, the team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
All right, just ahead of Aidan McDonough of Northeastern University, Canucks Prospect. A reminder that it is Monday. I'm sure you all know that. And it is such a Monday today. Gray, rainy.
Oh.
Our guest today sponsored by Passant Motors, including Aidan. Spend a little too much this holiday season? Let us help you by getting you a gift card with your next vehicle purchase. Learn more at basantmotors.com. If people could see behind the scenes of this show, they'd be really entertained.
Oh, boy. Commercial breaks.
Let me tell you.
Commercial breaks.
Okay, let's bring in Aidan McDonough. Third year at Northeastern University. He's 22 years old. 2017, seventh round Canucks draft pick. I think I said 2019 in the first segment.
Yep.
19 goals in 19 games on the USA Olympic radar for the Beijing Games. Aidan joins us now. Aidan, thanks for doing this, sir. How are you?
Good, guys. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Very well. How does that feel to know that you're on? I don't know. Maybe you could update us, but to know that you're on the radar for the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I've never been able to, represent my country. Never really think I've been in the even a consideration to make one of those teams. So to put myself in a position to, potentially have a chance to do that, it's pretty special.
When's the last time you heard from USA Hockey, Aidan?
I haven't heard much from USA Hockey. I just know that, from my coaches and my agent that, they're picking the team and that I'm one of the guys that they're looking into to potentially make the team. So that's this is about all I know. And pretty hectic schedule for me still. We played Saturday night, play again tomorrow, so I'm kind of focused on that right now.
What can you tell us about your season so far? What's going right? Great stats.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, first off, we're winning a lot of games. That helps. And, we're playing very good defensive hockey. Our goaltender is unbelievable. And I think it's just maturity. I think I've just continued to develop and get better, and that's kind of been my goal. Year to year, day to day, game to game, is just to try to continue to develop and get better. And I've been kind of put into a leadership role here this year, and I've been trying to really embrace that. But yeah, things have been going well. It's sometimes you have to be good to get lucky to be good. So I got a couple of nice bounces so far this year, which have helped. So.
Aidan, where's the in college you get to develop more? There's more years. You're older, the whole 9 yards, less schedule. Where has your biggest improvement come as a prospect?
I think I'd probably say one, maturity. I think I've grown up a lot. When I was drafted, I was 19. Now I'm 22. So I think I've matured a lot over the last few years. College, being away from home now, kind of does that. I think my play away from the puck has improved a lot, but also, my skating, I feel a lot better moving around, getting around the ice. I think being able to put myself in positions to shoot the puck, which I like to do. So I think, improved skating and play away from the puck has really helped me, find some success so far.
Aidan, here's a $1 million question. Are you going to sign with the Canucks after this season?
I don't know. Can't answer that one. It's something that I'm not really thinking about right now, to be quite honest with you. Just focused on, playing Arizona State tomorrow and then the rest of my season. And, whenever that opportunity comes, that'll be a decision that, myself, my family, my agent will make. But it's not something I'm thinking about too much right now, to be honest with you.
15 goals in 19 games, putting yourself in a position to score, but then having the puck end up in the back of the net. How much do you work on that shot? That's a shot that when I talk to people say is getting better and better.
Yeah, I work on it a lot, to be honest with you. I've been shooting at a goalie clinic in the summers for the past, 4 or 5 years since probably my sophomore year of high school. I have it set up in my backyard where I work on it. Before and after practice, I work on it. So it's something that I'm always constantly trying to work on, and it's just repetition for me, just, before practice or extra ice, just get out there and getting those reps in. So when I get into the game, I know where I want to put the puck when the situation comes. So.
That's a good lesson for the kids out there, because you get invited to the goalie clinics.
That's it.
And sometimes, people turn it down.
Yeah.
Go. That's where you
get better.
You help your shot. Thank you for that, Aidan. I think we got a hint of this earlier, but can you describe yourself as a hockey player?
Yeah, I think, I'm a big power forward who likes to score goals, likes to get to the net front, likes to make plays. I think underrated a bit, I think, is, my ability to make plays and set up my line mates. But I think for me, just right now, I'm doing whatever I can to help the team win. I think my commitment to the D zone has improved a lot. But for right now at Northeastern, they're asking me to, produce offense, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I think I'm just, a big power forward that, likes to get to the net, make plays, score goals.
Milton, Massachusetts, is that the Boston area then, Aidan?
Yeah, I'm about 10, 15 minutes south of Boston.
Okay, so I'm going to guess you grew up a Bruins fan. Is that how you got interested in hockey?
A little bit. I mean, I wouldn't say I was like a diehard Bruins fan. I just love the game in general. I grew up, sucks to say this now, but a big BC hockey fan. But I grew up, just loving hockey and everything about it. My dad obviously started playing when he was younger because of Bobby Orr, and so I think, that's definitely the Bruins have had a big influence on me, I guess. But I wouldn't say that I'm the biggest Bruins fan.
Are you just saying that because the Canucks lost to them in the 2011 Cup final?
No, I'm not. But I will say I do remember exactly where I was. I'm sure you guys do as well, where I was and, what I was doing when that happened. That was big for myself. I was 11 years old, but I wasn't like, diehard Bruins fan at the time. So
Yeah, didn't have the pom-poms. So do you have a favorite player? Did you have a favorite player growing up?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I really admired, Kevin Hayes, local guys, Kevin Hayes, Brian Boyle, seeing them go play at BC and play at local prep schools and then go on and play in the NHL. So those are two guys, not that I say I'm out of my game after, but just guys I always kind of looked up to. And then in the NHL, I'm trying to think who I really used to like when I was younger. I liked Chris Kreider, same local guy, played at BC, then went up to play in the NHL. So guys like that are local that kind of, had similar paths to me.
Aidan, what about Brock Besser? I mean, comes out of college, he's scoring at a very good clip at the NHL level. When you look at Besser, and talk a little bit about him.
Yeah, I like his game a lot. I mean, obviously he's someone, he's really highly touted. He scores, in a lot of different ways, and his shot is really good. That's something that I've listened to a few things of him talking about his curve, the way he likes to shoot the puck. He likes to go under goalie's arms a lot. You can see he goes low blocker, low glove all the time, which a few times he'll go high. But I think he's something that I've learned from just kind of watching the way he shoots the puck and his releases is one of a kind.
Hey, Aidan, before we let you go, you mentioned your goaltender at Northeastern. He's having an outstanding season. What can you tell us about Devin Levi? Originally a Panthers draft pick, traded to Buffalo. What can you tell us about him?
I would say believe the hype. Anything that you've heard about him, I think he exceeds it, to be honest with you. Didn't see him play much last year because he was hurt. And this year, we all knew he was good in the World Juniors, but he's unbelievable. I mean, he has, 8 shutouts now. He's stolen us games. We would have lost games if he wasn't in there. Like, he's unbelievable. His work ethic is one of the best I've ever seen. I mean, we practiced at 11 today. He'll probably leave the rink at like 5 o'clock. He's eats, sleeps, breathes hockey. He loves it probably more than anyone I've ever met. And he's a great guy too. Like, he likes to have fun, but he's so dialed in, and he's a really special goalie for sure.
This has been great, Aidan. You're really well spoken. All the best. How's school going, by the way?
Oh well, yeah, A's and B's last semester, which is
we got nothing in common with you, Aidan.
But I'm on break right now, so we don't go back to. We've been off for a little bit over, going on like 3 or 4 weeks with school, which is nice. We just practice in the morning and then hang out the rest of the day. But we start up again on the 18th, so.
Yeah, lower those grades, you can get a job on the show.
We'll hire you as soon as you get down to C+, C-,
or lower. Thanks, Aidan. All the best. Good luck with everything.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Aidan McDonough, Canucks prospect, who may or may not be in Beijing.